Okay, so this is the equation of resistance depend upon the temperature. What does resistance depend upon the temperature? You can understand by this equation delta L, alpha L, delta T. That is the in terms of length change in temperature. So how this what we say as the change in length, what we say, I forget the word over here. As the temperature is spread into the linear direction, that how this temperature spread in linear direction, it is given by this equation. So spread of temperature or spread of heat in that linear way. There is an area way also, and there is a volume also. Alpha delta L, alpha L, delta T. There is alpha is a particular value. Use this same equation over here for resistor delta R is equal to alpha R delta T. Here is the proper value of alpha is then nothing but TCR, temperature coefficient of resistor. TCR is temperature coefficient of resistor. So that from this is then extra to understand how this equation is evolved is given here. You see, R theta is theta temperature, this is the value of resistance. Theta 0 at theta 0 temperature, value of resistance. Theta 0 is the reference temperature, is the proper meaning of reference temperature over here. 20 degrees centigrade or 27 degrees centigrade or 0 degrees centigrade. These are the reference temperature. Reference temperature. This is a degree. Huh? This is degree. And there is only a temperature. This alpha is TCR. Unit is Kelvin inverse or centigrade inverse. Now, how to convert this R to resistivity? How to convert this R to resistivity? You see how to convert it. R to resistivity. You see, if we take for one conductor, for one particular conductor, so R is equal to rho L upon A. For one particular conductor, R is equal to rho L upon A. So that, so R theta is equal to rho theta L upon A for one particular conductor having same length and same area. For that only it is possible. So R theta 0 is equal to rho theta 0 L upon A, rho theta 0 L upon A. Now move further. You take these two equation, means in this R theta is equal to R theta 0 1 plus alpha theta minus theta 0. See, put this two value of R over here. Therefore, rho theta L upon A and rho theta 0 L upon A 1 plus alpha theta minus theta 0. Theta minus theta 0, you see, for one particular conductor having the same length, same area, therefore rho theta is equal to rho theta 0 1 plus alpha theta minus theta 0. You see, that is a new equation. You see, new equation. And this equation, what does it represent? It is resistivity depend upon the temperature. Dependence of resistivity with temperature. Resistivity with temperature. So this is a new equation, resistivity. And with the help of that, one can understand, use this equation for conductor. For conductor, I redraw. This is in terms of Kelvin for conductor, particular value of conductor. It is of value 10 to the power minus 8 ohm into meter. For alloy, that is temperature in terms of Kelvin, and that is a sorry, micro ohm into meter. For semiconductor, that is a rho versus T temperature, and that is ohm into meter. You see, as previously we did this graph, further once again we did it over here. So for conductor, sorry, for conductor, word conductor. Conductor means what? There is a copper or what we say copper wire for particular copper. Okay, for particular copper, copper equation is COOPER. Sorry for wrong spelling. Copper is that for particular copper value, you see it is non-linearly depend upon the temperature. For copper value, it is non-linearly depend upon the temperature. As the temperature arise, you see, suppose there is a 50 Kelvin, it is 100 Kelvin, it is 150 Kelvin temperature. As the temperature decreases, low temperature, you see this graph is the curly low temperature. Low temperature graph is a curly. As the temperature increases further, but as the temperature increases further, it becomes straight line, and as more furtherly it become curly. Right? So in this case it is a curly. At a medium temperature it is straight line. At high temperature it become curly enough. So this is the dependence of resistivity on temperature by this way, non-linearly. Similarly, for alloy, you see, as previously we see, alloy has 0 Kelvin temperature. Previously, there is the value of resistivity still arise over there. And for semiconductor, this graph is just like this. For semiconductor, this graph is just like this way. For semiconductor, this graph is just like this way. So that is the proper understanding of resistivity to temperature. It have its own different meaning. It have its own different meaning. Now, with the help of this resistivity and resistance depend upon the temperature. So in real world, you see every single circuit, there is a value of resistance arise. See how? You see that there is a simple calculator. In this simple calculator, there is an electrical component is capacitor, resistor, inductor, diode. Every smallest component arise in this. That every component have some kind of resistance over there. So how this resistance we can measure? How this resistance we can measure? So for that, we can understand two types of resistor. Two types of resistor. So over here, two type of resistor. Two types of resistor. So two type of resistor. How it understands to you? Two type of resistor. So one type is what we say wire bound resistor. Wire wound resistor, and another is color what we say color code resistor. Two type of, or carbon resistor. Okay, not so, because on a different book have different name is also carbon resistor. So in terms of wire wound resistor, what does it mean? In wire wound resistor, what does it mean? In wire wound resistor, see, on wire bound resistor, we take an alloy. We take an alloy. That alloy is nothing but a manganese consonant. Like these are the alloy used in this. Alloys are used in this: manganese, consonant, nichrome. These are the wires which are bound on some particular base. Suppose this is a base, and on this base wire are wound. This type of wire, these alloy, here is nichrome also, nichrome, both what is same. These alloy wire is wound on some insulating base, wound on some insulating base, wound on some insulating base. Okay, you have to understand on insulating base. Then what happened? Just like I draw a small picture of it. Suppose this is the resistor and wound together, very near together. Each turns are very close enough to each other. They touch just like this way. They wound, like this way. And one arm over here, another arm over here, and third arm is over here. So two arm and third arm, three arm of resistor. This is named as rheostat. Rheostat. This name is rheostat. Is like this way. Wire wound. In that case, we utilize nichrome, manganine, constant. That is wire wound resistor. It have the temperature dependence is like this way. That's why it is important. It is too much sensitive, and what is understand wire wound resistor from little change in temperature, resistance and resistivity both are increases like this way. So by that way, one can use this wire wound resistor. Good. Then after what properly one can understand over here, where after wire wound resistor, now there is a carbon resistor. There is a carbon resistor. What does it mean? Wire wound resistor and carbon resistor. In there is a carbon resistor utilizing pure graphite, pure resin, mixed with a pure graphite mixed with resin. Sorry for that. Here in carbon resistor, in carbon resistor, pure graphite mix with resin, pure graphite is mixed with resin. Graphite is mixed with resin, and this mixture put it at high temperature. Put this mixture at very high temperature. Put this mixture at very high temperature. What to understand? Put this mixture at very high temperature. What to understand? At very high temperature. It melt, and this melting material put into some to put it in some like this way, give some you give some this kind of shape, cylindrical shape. Put this in a cylindrical die, put this melt material into cylindrical form, cylindrical die, or die, cylindrical die. So give some cylindrical shape. Okay, pen is over. I utilize another pen to give some cylindrical shape. Okay, to give some cylindrical shape, and put at the two ends gives the terminal. Also give two terminal at the end, and cover this cylinder this cylinder with ceramic, cover this cylinder with ceramic, with some ceramic. By the meaning of ceramic, it is an insulating material. What we say, with the help of this insulation, one cannot give some shock. That's why it is a insulating material, ceramic. Cover it by some ceramic, and and by this way you can make 1 ohm to 100 mega ohm resistor. You can make from 1 ohm to 1 mega ohm resistor with the help of this you can make. And this is too much cheap into the market. Nearly 1 rupee, 2 rupees are there cheap in the market. So very large market over here, because in an average circuit, we need this type of resistor. It is named as a carbon resistor. Understand? We need to understand there's a carbon resistor. Okay. At least this is the, and we see tomorrow.